Hey YT World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D, that is, and I know I've been gone, but I'm back with a jump off. It's like, nah, I'm corny as shit, like during the quarantine and shiznit. But yeah, I miss y'all. I've been so busy, you know, being married and all, and life happening, COVID, freaking police brutality, yada 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 yada. Like, that's the perfect thing that I say all the time. I'm gonna stop wrapping y'all up, but really I have to, you know, do my prequel to you know, what the shit I'm about to get into, which is Basketball Wives. Like, I wanted to do the first episode, I mean this whole season, starting with the first and the second episode, but I was just like, let me get through all that Black Lives Matter-ish and all that. Like, I can handle the topics of this colorism and all that stuff to a certain extent until I'm just like irritated. And it's getting there, but it's too many shows that started off heavy like that, so I didn't want to get into what every show already got into. Like, must we rehash this over and over again for any new show that's about to come out and be during the corona COVID-19 times, you know? So no, I'm gladly going to skip that episode, but I'll probably be reviewing the rest of the season. But you know me, I always say that, then y'all be like, dang, she gone for like, it's like 6 months, going on 9 months now, girl, what's going on? Then I randomly pop up and do a video. But yeah, so before I get started, make sure you like and subscribe to your girl channel, because I do have a lot of stuff that I want to review, and I'm trying to be back on my game, you know, because I've been gone for a while, whole break like shit. So like and subscribe to your girl channel. I need to get my likes, my likes up too, but my subscribership, my little family up again, you know, D.C. fam. So yeah, get me up there. My goal is 500 at the moment. 500, that's where I'm going to start with. But let's get into it. So pretty much I'm didn't write any notes or anything. I'm just going on my thoughts in no particular order about the Basketball Wives season 9 episode 2. I cannot believe it's 9 seasons of bullshit, but okay. So pretty much the episode continues at pretty much Evelyn going into her mansion, actually arriving there, and it's just, I mean, look like a tall door to me, and you walk in, it's just like a department store. That's what it looked like. Like when you go up, yeah, like an empty home and you didn't buy the model furniture and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. It was pretty basic. I mean, you say you're going to get away and get a mansion or whatever. I'm just like, my first thought is like, oh, mansion. But I'm not one of those types to be like, oh, I'm going to be in a mansion for 2 weeks. It's just furniture. Like, I'm not a house body person. So, a homebody person. So, I'm not hyped off no being cooped up in a bigger place. I'm comfortable in my medium place, you know. It's cool, everything look nice, but I'm still bored as shit, you know. Like, you got any activities that's about to happen with that too, you know? I'm just trying to figure out, but you know, I'm gonna move on from that. That's just my thoughts. I be thinking out loud too much. But she go around being adding on to patting her puss. She all patting her freaking her ass hole. That's what she patted with the bidet, you know, talking to Shaunie or whatever about, yeah, he's like, do you think these aren't really clean? Like, have y'all ever given a fuck about whether it's clean or not before? No, I don't think you have, so I don't know why you're going through that now. But I'm going to get through all the little petty stuff I was thinking about out loud. But since I ain't write no notes down, I'm gonna give y'all what I just was thinking about through the whole episode. So then we go over to Jackie's house, and then, you know, Jackie's house is cute too. You know, it's a little bit more decorative than Evelyn's, but it's still a fucking house to me. A nice big old house to be more cold, take longer for the freaking heat to kick in, so I'm frozen. I would be miserable. If I'm cold, I'm miserable. I'm not having fun when I'm freezing. So that's already like in both households, they were freezing like shit, you know. So you know what this is. It's just like their last season when they was in one villa and then they put the other hoes down, all the way down the road at the next villa. But they was actually having more fun, and all the fun people were in the down the street villa, while they was at the top like trying to wonder, like, I wonder what they doing. I wonder what they, like, you thinking about them hoes like shit more than they thinking about you. They having fun. So yeah, and then Shaunie cooked some whack ass dinner that I was looking at them. Okay, I guess is everybody's into this lettuce wrapped, meat wrapped with lettuce now on the little keto shit or whatever, which it is cool or whatever. But she what's her face? Malaysia, little kiss ass. She was saying, "Oh, thanks, Shaunie, for making us dinner. Like, you didn't make anything. All you did was freaking warmed up the meat and then wrapped it in fucking lettuce. Like, where was the food? I'm trying to see what you cooked. You know, everything was in bags. You probably warmed up the meat too, like microwavable meat that was already pre-cooked, and then lettuce, and then put some sauce on it and wrap it in the drain. Lettuce wrap, you know, all them hoes weight conscious and shit. So, and then in the other house, Jackie ordered sushi. But in between all this, they all talking about what each household is doing. Like, oh, okay, like, I'm tired. Like, y'all draining me out with all this shit. And then Kristen brings up that she wants to talk to OG, and then that conversation happens or whatever, and then that's when Jackie comes in. She says she's going to go over to that house, and she's pretty much going to bring whatever she's talking with OG and Jennifer, her little flip-flop ass. She's basically saying, like, what y'all want to do? Like, what y'all want me to tell them, pretty much. And then, you know, OG was like, oh, I'm open if they're willing to, like, actually sit and understand what I went through and what I experienced, you know, and not try to, like, you know, jump in. Don't do that shit, because I will rip your face off next time. Or stump your face up. I forgot what she said to Kristen, but you could have got it, bitch. Like, you really should have throughout the whole episode, like, season, even with Cece, but you knew the right one. But basically, Jackie comes over. Jennifer said, don't put my name in nothing, and I'm just here to drink and freaking have fun, like, and for this VH1 check. That's it. Don't put me in nothing else. So Jackie goes over, her flip-flopping ass too. Her engine just alike, so I don't, like, not exactly, but you know, flip-flopping ass and trying to keep that check. So she come over there, kissing butt, like, give me a tour, yada yada, blah blah. I don't care about them scenes. But then she basically sits down. Malaysia acting like a little ass girl, but raising three kids that seem like they more. Let me stop, because I don't want to put her kids in my mouth and pause. I don't want to talk about her kids and have her say, you know, take down her channel because she's talking about my kids. Fair game if you're in the camera lights. But yeah, she's acting like a little ass girl, pretty much. And who the fuck do you think you are that you're that privileged that somebody want to fucking talk to you? Like, who do you think you are? You're not interesting at all. Like, nothing about you is interesting. The only interesting thing may be your doctor. That's about it. And read between the lines with that. And if you can't read between the lines, look at other channels. I'm sure somebody's talking about that shit. But yeah, because I mean, she's not interested enough to break it down like that. So she running off in all other rooms and stuff, which makes me feel like this is just a storyline for her in the fucking game, because she has nothing else going on to talk about at all, you know, at all. So let me beef with her, even though she secretly loves Jackie. So Jackie comes sit down and basically breaks it down to them. Jennifer don't want nothing to do with y'all. at all. She's not open to nothing. She said, you know, leave them hoes over there. I'm just over here chilling. And then that's that. Then they talk about OG, and OG saying like she's willing and open. So Jackie gives Kristen, of all people, the invitation to come over because she wants to pretty much be nosy like shit and flip-flop as well. She really knows she want to hang with Jen mainly and Jackie and them sometimes, but she also don't want to lose the money side as well because that's where the check's at. So, but for real, she really just want to bring information over to them. So she gonna act like she your friend, just like she do Jen every time. But I think Jen just feed her that shit just to see, oh, it's coming back from her. But you don't have to do that. You saying that from the whole season. Everything you told her came back, and that would have been good enough. So I think Jen at this moment don't give a shit what she said. She's like, yeah, because I know you run tail that hoe, so I'ma say whatever, F that B, F that hoe, whatever. In my house, I mean, like, I don't give a you know, this is my that was the last episode. I'm not going to discuss the last episode, like I said. But anyway, Kristen comes over and she's like, like, you preparing yourself to come over, talking to your husband about, yeah, I'm about to go meet up with her. Like, y'all relationship was not that deep for you to be having some kumbaya with your husband, like, oh, calm my nerves, babe, or whatever. Like, I understand if it was something like Evelyn going over to finally sit with her because they have a court case with each other, against each other, and that was something very life-changing. Or can be life-changing, or could have been life-changing, that happened between them. So let me call somebody, or my bestie, or somebody that's close to me, or I tell my secret bone stuff to help me keep calm and keep a level head about things that's about to happen. But girl, all she did was buck in your face because you bucked first. You know, you jumping for hoes that ain't jumping for you. You just are the soldier to the queen and king chess set. Like, you go ahead, die first, and then we gonna be behind you. But you go first. Y'all relationship was not that deep. She just shaded you. You shaded her. She got you, and you still think about your husband. Like, boy, girl, your husband probably is cheated. That's why it probably stung more. You're irrelevant too. Ooh, I'm sorry, you guys. I pulled my whole cord on my phone. But what was I about to say about that? Yeah, so she came over, and it really, at the end of the day, this was worthless like shit. Like, nothing happened at all. Like, OG kept trying to explain herself, the situation and all that, and all she kept doing was interrupting and inserting her bullshit, like inserting everything she was trying. Like, I hope you're not trying to say we're racist and all that. First of all, I'm tired of you through this whole episode keep saying she's trying to get her 15 minutes of fame or something like that. That she had a whole season with hours of tape of fame. So we liked her before the word colorism came out, you know, whether you didn't like her dressing or whatever. She still made the show interesting because she made us talk about shit. You have nothing but basicity. That's my fucking word I'm using to talk about. And you came over basic as hell. She like, oh, y'all so dressed up and cute, and I'm in here like this. You've been like that. And if we told you it was a freaking black tie event, you would come still in that basic ass shit. So I don't, like, girl, just shut up. Just shut up, girl. So pretty much she was basically trying to figure out a way to wiggle her way out, and thanks to fucking Jackie, nurse Jackie ass, want to nurse people friendships back, but can't nurse nothing of her relationship back. But see, there I go again. I ain't talking on nobody kids, but hey, your actions is in the streets, and that's what your kids said. So ain't no alleged. It's right in front of our fucking face. You need to worry about your own colorism with you and your children, of how you treat your children. Colorist Dougie and the freaking older daughter versus the one that you don't deal with at all, Shantae or something like that. I'm not sure which one. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You need to deal with your own issues. So of course you're gonna be on freaking the person that called somebody Ling Ling side and then text them in a picture saying monkey and then saying Chad wouldn't want nothing to do with your ugly ass, pretty much. And whole time Chad is African himself. You know, he has, I believe his dad or something is African, but don't quote me on that. But I mean, obviously, quote me on that, because we all are from that descent if the color looked like freaking charcoal. I mean, that's what Chad Ochocinco is. But he wanted to be Mexican so bad, you know. But but what I'm saying is that nobody has brought up racist, but you are. You are seeming like a fucking racist. You know, or stereotyping and all that, which is a fucking racist, pretty much, because you use words that they use on Big Brother that you just like, that should be messing up your whole life, period. That be messing up their lives, just using that stuff in a Big Brother house. But that's on a different, more serious network type of show where people handle you like that, businesses and all that. You lucky it's just this little hood street shit type of show, you know, where it's just only like Black Twitter and stuff like that. It's not hitting you in your businesses and all that, because they figure y'all just talk shit about each other all the time, so I ain't gonna take it that seriously. But let you get on CBS or something, your life will be over, girl. Talk about threats. Ain't nobody thinking about you and your damn plastic daughter, like Jackie said. That was true. Plastic looking ass daughter. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. Plastic ass looking like you just modeling her for and shaping her just like Kim Bose, what's her name? Bierman. Kim Bierman now. That's what she is to me. Zodiac, that's what it is. Shaping her daughter to be an industry hoe. That's what it is. The industry of basketball or sports hoe. How to get a freaking player. That's what it seemed like to me. Let me get off this subject, because I'm just ranting like shit. This is what happened when I had no notes. I just rant like shit about everything I feel, and then, you know, I just feel like she probably gonna come for me one day on one of these days, but I'm ready for that ass, so it don't even matter. This episode was such a filler. Like I felt nothing, like shit. Yeah, OG was getting her together, whatever. I felt nothing. I experienced this. Girl, you can't get it through your thin ass hair with your freaking European feature ass. Are we the same skin complexion? Bitch, you was not the same skin complexion at all. Like, OG is like Tuan Fu, no shade, but like Wesley Snipes color-esque, and kind of looked like that in the first season. You did. And I'm dark, so yeah, it is what it is. But your European feature ass, you got a slender nose. She was being modest about everything she was saying, and she was being correct. Like, it's no way to describe your features, like slender nose, Now, if you do hers, like you got an ape-like nose, like colorism. Like, girl, you were, and all y'all were. Like, it is what it is. So this is just blowing me. And then Jackie getting on hype with Jen. First of all, Jen, yeah, you need to pipe down. I invited you, ho. Nobody wanted to even film with you. So you talking about something? I told you, keep my name. Why is I'm even talked about? And which I understand completely. Like, when I say I'm done with this hoe, I'm done with this hoe. But if you came on that show and the reason why you was invited, because Jackie was saying to you before you flew out that I'm going to try to get y'all together and and then you agreed that when you come, like, I don't even want to do her, because you just wanted to come to make sure you secured that check, but then try to act like you don't want nothing to do with doing it. B, you have me effed up, all the way effed up. So I'm gonna need you to pipe down, because you pissing me the F off, just like Jackie said. But Jackie, who are you to force me to want to talk to anybody? If you don't want to hang with me no more because nobody want to film with me, but you still want to hang with me without being ridiculed about why you hanging with me, don't fucking hang with me. Jen is a socialite. No matter what they say about her, she's a socialite. She always is somewhere with somebody in ATL, LA, whatever. She has friends for that ass. Like, so if they create another show, it's not Basketball Wives, she's always going to be the friend of or whatever. Like, she has a life other than this show. Fuck you if you don't want to be my friend because you kiss an ass and want to make sure you save a check of the same lady that was trying to come across and slide you. So it's just like whatever. OG's just like kind of on the same boat, but she ain't saying it disrespectfully. She's still open, but still almost over these hoes. And I'm over all these hoes. So on that note, like and subscribe to your girl channel. I'm about to get back in here and do this bullshit of a work job that I'm doing now. I'm trying to get out this joint, and I will be out this joint soon, and I cannot wait. But it's your girl La Kiki, Miss D.C. signing out. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and until the next episode, I holla. Bye.